Brandon Bryan, he's Harlem Capital's managing partner.
I don't know if we pointed out that fund won $40 million, but now your firm is managing, what, $174 million in assets.
All right, guys, we're at the airport. I just flew to the Midwest for an LP meeting, and LP meeting went exceptional, but I also have to close new deals so that I can take some of those new LP dollars and put them into companies and return the capital back. So about to jump on with a founder that I've been working with. He's a 3-time founder, sold multiple companies, and I'm trying to find my way, my edge into the deal. So you are gonna watch me try to negotiate and get him to commit to letting me invest in a company. I'm gonna try to share and help him think about the value add that we'll make and our relationship that we already built. Let's see how it goes. Gonna give him a ring now. Hey, brother, how's it going? I'm doing well. You're back home in the city, or where are you at now? I'm in Indianapolis right now. So we are trying to close more LP capital, and we're on the finish line with a few folks who can really be kind of like 8-figure checks into the fund. So obviously that's always exciting, and so we're flying all over the country, doing some of our last details and keeping the lights on, and making sure we have capital to invest in companies like yours. Well, cool, man. Well, I'm glad we had a chance to kind of catch up. I know last time we spoke, we were like it felt this way. It felt super close to figuring out a way to partner and work together. I wanted to see if you had a chance to talk to your 2 investors to figure out like if there's a place where we can be like next week, make something happen, and both sides can feel confident about the go-forward relationship. I want to find a way to work together. From my end, it's like, hey, if we can meet anywhere between, I was saying that 34 to 36, maybe there's a stretch that we get to 36 and a half, 37. In my head, this is all semantics. It's like, if we get there, it seems like we can get something done. And I want to be respectful of your time and let you guys get back to building. So I'm curious if it's like if there's not a 4 handle, it's a no-go, or if there's some flexibility for us, especially obviously, we would have loved to have taken that 500 in that other round, or a piece of that. And I think that maybe I'm leaning on a relationship here. It's like I would love to be in business with you. It sounds like you would love to be in business with us as well, and figuring out a way to just like call a spade and just be like, all right, hey, 37, let's do it, or something, whatever. 36, let's do it. Yeah. Well, what's the attractive number? I mean, because I put out a number because I wanted to know. Well, you gave me a number, 40, 45. I gave you a number 34 to 36. What's the attractive number in between those two? 42. Mm-hmm. So I want to make sure I get it clear. You're saying at 42 there's a deal, but there's no other deal outside of 42. Got it. Yeah, I can chat with my team and get back to you. I'll be honest, I doubt we come at 42. I just don't think that something that closed at 22 less than 60 days ago, or 23, it's just hard to really justify without flex. And then, I love your investors. We're LPs in both of their funds, so I love them to death. But it's just bad business. Like, it's just bad. It's like, it's not fantastic business for us, and we want to be in business with you. But we want to be in deals where there's compromise on both sides, where there's, partnership on both sides. And this one is really like just 100%, on your guys' side, which is the leverage you have. But I think when we're talking about 41 and 36 or 37, and we've already stretched above the 30, our initial 30, like some type of wiggle room is all we're looking for. That would, like, honestly, because obviously, clearly, I've been following up with you, meeting in person for months. So it's not like we don't want to do anything and that we don't want to, like, add value and be a part of the ride. We just want to be, respectful to how we, spend our time and invest our capital, and how we can return that capital too. Like, we want to make sure that, like, we're not jumping at things, and not at least, sharing and leveraging our relationships and things of that nature to at least have things that are slightly favorable for us. Right now it's like 0 and 100%. It's like, there's nothing favorable about this other than investing, I guess. And so I would ask, like, hey, like, let me know if you think that there's opportunity. Maybe we can get up to 38, but it's just hard to go back to the team like, hey, like, we need to be at 42 for a business, even though I know you shared all the things that came up that you guys were focused on. It just comes down to if you want us or not. Okay. All right, I think I'm getting the yes on the 38 right now. So maybe if you're okay with it, you chat with folks and, like, maybe, I want to be respectful of your time and also our team. Like, maybe you can be like, hey, talk to the boys, and then, Monday we cheer you on from the sidelines, or we're in business. Like, it would be great. Oh, actually, okay, yeah, we'll be closer to 2. So you let me know. So Monday, or we could text today. Like, if you wanted to do it today, I'm done. I'll send you shit today. Right. Okay. That sounds good to me. So I will reply. I know I sent the indication email. Maybe I'll just reply to that thread and just say update, and probably most of the same stuff, but I'll update check size and valuation. Hey, brother, I appreciate you. I already understand that, this is not super necessary, but I think it would be super awesome to be around for this third time. Third time's a charm. All right. I will send that today, and I'll shoot you a text once it's in your inbox. Awesome, brother. I'll chat with you soon. Bye. All right. Call took way longer than I expected, but we're going to be super close to the finish line here. I'm ready. We'll see if we invest. It'll be between $1.5 to $2 million. Actually, maybe I'll repeat that again just in case you didn't hear it. Call's done. Took much longer than I expected, but I think we can get $1.5 to $2 million in if we can get anywhere between 4 to 6% ownership of this company before it takes off. Still a win for us. So gonna write up an email and send it over to him, and hopefully by Monday, Tuesday, we're gonna be in there like swimwear. All right, so essentially, I went to my team, spoke about specifics and details on why we should back this founder who has started 3 different companies, sold multiple companies, has IPO'd a company, and just understands how to be a big time beast recruiter, salesperson, fundraiser. And while potentially we're going to pay a higher price to get in this deal than we want to, everyone on the team has come back to me and said, let's just find a way to be in the deal. And this is a big lesson. Winning in venture is not always about getting what you want. Winning is about being in the deal, being in the game, being in the arena, being a part of a generational company. All right, team, calling it a day. We did a day trip to Indianapolis to try to close a new LP who can write us a $10+ million check, 8 figures. And we had a great meeting. They asked us about how do we source our founders? How do we think about founders? How do we help them post-investment? How do we win deals? What happens when we say no to founders? All of these different things, which I think was really interesting, and we went very deep. They had about 7 or 8 people in the room. They even had folks who were really deep into AI, like PhD level, so got a chance to spar with some PhD level folks in the AI space. You're always fundraising when you are an investor for your next fund. My opinion, when you start a company, you're also always fundraising for the next round. Even when you're public, you're selling your book. You want more people to invest in the future of your company. Number 2, negotiated a deal for an individual who has started 3 companies, sold 2 of them for 9-figure exits. And while we are paying higher than we want to pay to get into the deal, job is to be in the best deals. So sent that off, found a reply, said, we can make this happen. So appreciate you guys being on this journey. Feel free in the comments to ask why we would do a day trip for LPs, why we were paying higher prices, or what it feels like to wire $1 million. All those things are all valid. We'll talk soon.